bits and pieces at this venue. And gentlemen, alongside the ICC match referee, of course, is Javagal Srinath, the former Indian pace bowler, and the two skippers as well, Kane Williamson of New Zealand, of course, Pakistan, Sarfraz Ahmed, who has the coin and is ready to rock and roll. Sir. Tails is the call. Won the toss. Jump in here, please, Kana, and are going to...
We're going to have a bat. It seems to be the nature of the white ball cricket that's been played here, certainly in the T20s, and it looks like a good surface, so it's important we try and get a good score first up and then scrap well with the ball.
How happy were you with the performance the other night?
Yeah, there were a lot of positives. You know, when you have games of cricket like that and games of cricket in this part of the world, the margin is small in terms of improvement, and when I think you're able to make those improvements, the outcome can change quite a lot. So it's important we just focus on those small steps and try and make improvements in this game.
Have you changed your playing 11 at all?
We're going for the same team.
Awesome, good luck.
Cheers, thank you.
Safi, he's won it, going to bat first. You probably would have done the same. What do you make of this?
Yeah, you know, it looks like a good batting pitch. So hopefully we wanted to bat first, but unfortunately toss is not our hand. But we will try our level best to this exam and end up at 150.
7 wins on the trot. Obviously a good vibe in the dressing room. Tonight, have you changed your winning size?
Yeah, first of all, very good vibes in the teams, and yeah, we made one change. Fakar Zaman batting dressing room.
Very exciting. Good luck.
Thank you.
Have you changed your winning size? Alrighty, there you go. Fakar Zaman is back in the side. Loving it. I'll tell you what, Kane Williamson, he's called correctly. They're going to bat first, the Kiwis.
Well, that has been the trend, Denny. And good evening viewers. Pakistan's track record here in Dubai is pretty good. They have won 13 games out of 23 games, so they'll be feeling very good about it. The pitch looks pretty good. There's no grass on it. It's very similar to what we had against the Australians. So that has been the trend for Pakistan, that Imad Wasim, since his return, he takes on the new ball, and he's been a wicket taker with the new ball. Got a ball that big in swingers.
Countdown done and dusted. Let's rock and roll, please. It's time to play here in match 2. Kiwis need a win. Oh, there's your sighter, and it's gone all the way. First ball maximum. What a start from Manners.
Wow. Well, he has come with a different frame of mind. This time around, the ball sort of slanting away from him, and he just planted his front leg and just gave it everything. What a start. Wonderful start for the New Zealanders.
Yeah, that length, wasn't it? Was there for it. He backed himself. Fresh off his 58. And he was miffed with himself. Should have gone on. Helped win the game for the Black Caps. And it's a fairly quick outfield, but there was a little fingertip to it. Oh, a little escort agency there. All the way to the fence, but I think they've done well. I just want to check this upstairs. Babar Azam. He's quite brisk.
Yeah, Imad Wasim, when it comes to the left-handers, he struggles to start off. We've seen it against the Australians also. A little short on that occasion, a little wide. The room was there for Munro to put it away. Wonderful fielding by Babar Azam. Saved a run. Every run's going to be crucial. That side of the boundary is a little bit longer.
Yeah, good call, Wak. On that other side of the square here tonight. Fresh 22 yards. Certainly characteristic dry looking surface for white ball cricket. What can you say? Sometimes we just leave a little tinge in it. In a way, that just makes this ball slide on even better, doesn't it?
Well, they can do it, but Pakistan's strength is their spinners, and it's also their middle overs where their pacers come in and bowl those cutters. They're very good at it, and no grass at all. There's a lot of cracks. It's not going to spin that much. Oh, it was in the air. Just a single on that occasion. So Pakistan's strength is on these sort of pitches where the ball sort of sticks in and it doesn't really come onto the bat that easily. And they know how to bat on these sort of pitches. So they're playing to their strength.
Nice simple batting. Now with Munro back on strike. Let's get out of the blocks early here, Waqar, for the stats gurus. Colin Munro, never been dismissed by a left-arm spinner in T20 cricket. He's got a heck of a strike rate too, just quietly. Confirmation.
Yeah, don't jinx him though.
You'd like me to.
First one gone, 13 without loss.
Just the one change. Fakhar Zaman has come in to the side, home side that is. Of course, New Zealand is there. Are unchanged. A couple of nights ago.
Fahim Ashraf is going to start from the far end. Since he's been given a role of bowling with the new ball, he's been superb. He's giving Pakistan an early breakthrough. He's hitting the lengths early in the game. All those dot deliveries. Maybe under pressure against Munro, that's for sure.
Aggressive as ever. Colin Munro. And that will be part of the strategy, and most definitely it would have been discussed. Got to make the most of this power play with the new seed sliding on, whether it's spin or pace. Should skid on okay early.
Well, Pakistan had a wonderful last week or so where they played Australia 3 games, 3 T20 games, and now they're playing New Zealand. They won all 4 games. Australia, 3 games, 3 T20 games, and
he's got enough at this. Yeah, it might have been a little bit of a pitching wedge, but it's one bounce for 4.
well, he's made up his mind that he's not going to spare anything. Even good, he's going to go after. He's so strong when he's hitting on the onside. Short of a length, planting his front leg, and then just hitting it over mid-on. The weight going forward. Wonderful stroke. Good control on that.
It sounded pretty good as well. And is. Back-to-back boundaries here for Munro.
Well, who says that it's important to play with the full face of the bat, just play nice and straight? Have a look at Munro. It's all cross-batted, but he's just keeping so still and hitting it so nicely. This one even just a little outside the off stump, had enough room to free his arms and a cross-bat through that mid-off and cover region.
There's a little clever piece of bowling here from Fahim.
Yeah, very clever, but also on the back foot. He's been hit a couple of boundaries. Now he's on a surviving mode. He just want to get over this over and try to bowl those last 2 deliveries without any more damage. He's got to bring on his slower ones or a bouncer. He's got to do different. He can't really bowl that length because Colin Munro is really going after him.
It is a ring field. So, protection. It's the 2 men as we know. Where would you go now? Where would you bowl here? One to go. He disappeared a little bit, a couple of balls, but what do you think to finish with?
Well, I think I'll go with Shaheen. I know he's been bowling late in the order. He's been bowling after 10 overs. but I'll bring him on now because he's tall, he get that extra bounce. So Munro, because he's playing cross bat, bring him on as soon as possible. Till the time he's here on the pitch, bring him on.
Fought back well, second half of the over. So we've had two, and it's none for 22. Crowd building more and more here. It's Friday evening. Big day of the week. Waqar Younis gets his wish. Here's Mohamed Hafiz. So just one from Ahmad Wasim. It's time for Mr. Experienced. This form of the game anyway, with a new white ball in his hand. Oh! A little inside edge. I thought he might have even squeezed a single. It survives, does Munro.
Well, I hope Munro knows that Mohamed Hafiz doesn't really spin the ball. He'll keep bringing it in. He'll make this angle. Look at that ball coming in very close to the leg stump.
Oh, dear me. In a hurry is Colin Munro.
Well, I think that's the right way to go, because until this ball is new and hard and it's good to get hold of it, just make sure that you go after every run you can take. First 6 overs are going to be very, very important. Even with the ball in hand or when you're batting, you bowl good in the first 6 overs, there is every chance that you'll go ahead of in the game. The same goes for the batters. All Phillips needs to do is just to take a single and give strike back to Munro.
Oh, no, there's a confusion. Oh, and a misfield. Oh, an opportunity goes begging here. Shadab Khan, of all people.
Yeah, normally he's so good with throwing, with the fielding. The ground fielding been really good. Big opportunity. Phillips was off as he hit it. He called it up. I think he just took his eyes off a little too early. Again, same. This time around, Shadab stopping the ball. He's having some issues. I feel that he's not comfortable. Even earlier when he picked up the last ball, he was not very comfortable. Normally he fields in the backward point. He had problems with his groin and his back and also the foot coming on the pitch. That was the first one.
Ah, yes. Stand and deliver. It's an easy game.
Yeah, that was easy for Munro. It was a little bit.
Drive a level best to the exam and at 150.
7 wins on the trot. Obviously a good vibe.